Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's middleweight division. And introducing once again, fighting from the black corner, Mike Sprangh. His opponent opposite the ring and fighting out of the white corner, Kevin Van Heeckreren. And the referee in charge of this bout, Mr. Paul Nichols.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like. Push back. Judge, timekeeper. Fight!
Looks like Kevin Van Heeckreren brought a big contingent of fans here. He's wearing the white gloves, fighting out of the Netherlands, squaring off against Mike Sprangh.
And you even have Mike Sprangh, who's a Mike's Gym, and apparently there's very talented. He's known as probably a natural kickboxer. So you know, if he comes from Mike's Gym, fighters like Sergey Adamchuk, Yusri Belgari, welterweight champion Myrtle Grunhart. So again, both from experienced camps.
Joe, talk about each of the trainers from the respective camps. Obviously, Mike Passigny known the world over, but Dan not quite as much.
Well, Dan does have a big camp in Holland. He has some of the top fighters, like I mentioned earlier. The biggest from his camp has to be Jason Wilness. They have Jafar Wilness. He actually, even Danny DeVries from Coliseum, actually coached Peter Aerts near the end of his career. So, again, both very experienced guys. Mike Jim, probably known best for Badr Hari, Gokhan Saki. And now Myrtle Grunhart added himself to that big list.
And there's obviously the Dutch style of kickboxing, but specifically when it comes to these two different camps, what's the difference in styles between Coliseum fighters and Mike's Gym's fighters?
Well, I find Coliseum fighters are really good pressure fighters, and you know, Jason Wilness is the best example for that. Very good defense, likes to come in and counter good with punches and low kicks. Like you're seeing here with Kevin, where you'll see Mike's Gym guys be a little bit more unorthodox. They like to mix in knees. I find Mike's Gym have good boxing, really good boxing and low kicks.
Myrtle Grunhart, the latest champion out of Mike's Gym, one of those orthodox fighters.
Yeah, we're going to see some other talented Mike's Gym kids later on. The one is Masato.
What a big knee! Holy smokes, Mike Sprangh!
Just as I mentioned, that's the Mike Gym knee. You see Myrtle landed all the time. Yusri Belgari.
Gloves up. Fight.
Right on the button. And we've got a minute to go in round one as Kevin Van Heeckeren's trying to hold on here.
And Kevin was doing really well. Before that, Mike Sprangh really putting on some good knees in boxing. And he's actually staying very calm through it.
Van Heeckreren, I mentioned, did have a pretty large contingent of fans here. Oh, he's out on his feet. The ref might want to stop it. Again, another knee, but he's fighting back.
Both guys are just sitting and exchanging.
Boy, Heeckreren just stood in the middle of the ring with his hands by his side, wobbling like a teeter-totter.
And then just countered with a combination himself. He's still coming forward. Good counter punching.
One of the best rounds we've seen in 2017. Hope you're enjoying it here on Glory's YouTube page. And a standing ovation by many here in the arena.
Beautiful first round.
At least for Mike Sprangh. I wouldn't want to be Kevin Van Heeckreren right now.
No, that knee was dangerous, and that's one of the scary things being a straightforward pressure fighter, that you have to really watch those knees. And what's going to be cool is the main guys, some of the main guys from each camp will be fighting later. So this is that knee, beautifully timed right knee up the middle as Kevin was coming in. Bang, beautiful timing.
And no reaction. And then watch this knee. Now watch the reaction right here. How does he not go down, Joe?
Well, what I love from Sprangh is the way he hit the body first with the first knee, then came up to the knee to the head.
Look at this knee.
But look how he got into the clinch from his boxing. It was just well done. Used the straight, got his hook around the back of the head of Kevin and just plastered those knees right up the middle.
Well, we've learned one thing about Kevin. That's he's one tough son of a gun.
Absolutely.
Took, what, 8 to 10 massive knee shots, and he's still fighting. Round 2.
Kevin coming out with a nice hard jab low kick. Good combinations from Kevin. I like how Mike Sprangh just stays so relaxed. He doesn't let that aggressive pressure of Kevin phase him. He stays defensive, counters, and he's going to wait for that opportunity to land that knee again.
And Van Heeckreren is being offensive right now.
I like when Kevin throws his low kicks. It keeps him at a little bit of a longer range, keeps him further away from the knee. Nice body work.
You can hear those punches here ringside. Well, it's nice to wet your whistle before the main card starts, huh? This is good.
I'm actually more excited now. These guys are really helping us get warmed up.
Again, Glory Super Fight Series starts at 1 p.m. Eastern on UFC Fight Pass. They always give you a free trial if you've never signed up for it, so sign up for the free trial. Check it out. It's Glory Super Fight Series, 1 p.m. UFC Fight Pass.
I use Fight Pass all the time studying for the shows.
Well, I use it when I'm studying for UFC shows as well. It's really great. We need to get some Joseph Valtellini highlights up on UFC.
There's some of my fights are up there.
Really?
Well, yeah, they have a good library of old Glory fights.
Usually when I watch Glory fights, I go right to the source, to Glory's Kickboxing, or Glory Kickboxing's YouTube page.
Yep.
They've got everything you can want there. But yes, there is indeed some footage on UFC Fight Pass.
Not much from Mike this round. Well, he seems to pick it up at the second half of the round. When Kevin starts to slow down, Mike picks it up.
You see Kevin's head snap back with every landed punch.
Doesn't stop him from throwing the combination. He's going to try to walk right through those Mike Sprangh punches.
And what's amazing about most kickboxers, win or lose, Kevin Van Heeckreren will probably be back in a ring within a month.
Oh yeah, it's the style of European kickboxing. These guys have 100 fights easily by the end of their career.
A boxer gets banged up like this, you won't see him for at least 6-8 months. In kickboxing, he's back on the train.
And a lot of times it's the shins that take the time to recover. Clashing shin to shin like this, they swell up for a good couple weeks. Once the swelling goes down, you do it again.
Glory Kickboxing, the next generation of combat sports. 3 3-minute rounds, and you see the action you're treated to. As Kevin's trying to win this round, he might have done it, Joe. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he won the round. He's definitely pushing forward. He was more busy, didn't take any big shots. But again, that knockdown made it 10-8 for Mike Sprangh, and then 10-9 for Mike here. So Mike Van Heeckreren needs to pick it up in this third and final round.
Deze ronde moet je weer even gaan, hè? En net nog een rondje gerust. En die hebben haar gewonnen. Dus nu sta je nog steeds.
Members of the media know not to sit behind the corner of a Mike's Gym fighter. You're going to get soaked.
Tim Hughes always complains about Mike getting him wet.
Whatever it takes. Two of the masters at work, Big Mike Passier and Dan Debris in the corner of Kevin Van Heeckreren, who bounced back pretty well after being knocked down in round 1. This is the third and final 3-minute round.
Fight!
So if Kevin wins this round, that means we're going to have a 4th round. Extra round.
Kevin coming out hot as usual.
Mike Sprangh's a little bit more active this round as well.
Well, I'm sure the message from Big Mike was, listen, you don't have this fight won yet, bro. You got 3 minutes left. And they're slugging away here.
No surprise, Kevin's coming out with good combinations, and he's mixing up his punches, kicks, and knees really well. That's one of the things I value a lot in kickboxing, are fighters who mix up their strikes really well. You know, I like to see guys mix punches with kicks, mix knees in boxing, be creative with the combinations.
Good right hand there that stuck through for Sprangh.
Nice sneaky left uppercut from Sprangh.
That's a sweep.
Good boxing to low kick from Kevin.
Where is Kevin finding this energy from? He was down and out in round 1 after eating several knees, and here he is trying to be the bully in round 3.
Nice left hand. We saw Mike Sprangh mixing a knee. He hasn't really tried to throw it much. That could be because Kevin's getting aggressive with his combinations, and he's scared to open up for that knee.
A leaping left hook from Van Heeckreren. A minute to go here in our final prelim. Up next, 1 p.m. It's Glory Super Fight Series on UFC Fight Pass. Jason Wilness versus Yusuri Belgarwi, the main event there. The winner of that gets a middleweight title fight later this year.
And it's the same two gyms. It's going to be Mike Gyms against Coliseum again. We get to see Big Mike and Danny later on again against each other. It would be cool to have a Mike's Gym versus Coliseum night or something. I'm sure they've had some of those in the past.
What a display by Kevin Van Heeckreren here.
Right.
And like you said, Joe, if he did win round 2 and round 3, and we have a draw, we'll go an extra round, I believe.
Right.
Look at Van Heeckreren. Amazing stuff. Win or lose, a fight to be proud of for him.
Absolutely. To be able to recover from that knee and then come back and have 2 solid rounds like that, well done, Kevin.
That's the contingent that came to pull for Kevin. They kind of had the wind knocked out of their sail early on, but reason to get vocal now. Joe, give us your prediction. What's this scorecard going to look like?
Well, I would have it going an extra round. I think Mike knows that too. Mike's keeping Mike Sprangh ready, focused, making sure he gets his water.
I tell you what, Tim Hughes' math skills are going to be on display tonight. Usually we have 3 judges. Tonight we've got 5.
Extra math work for Tim Hughes.
See, this is good to know in the prelims that tonight during the Super Fight Series card and the Glory card, we're going to need to, what we call in the business, stretch a little bit more to give Tim more time to get the cards.
That's right.
So this is good practice for us. From what you saw tonight, would you like to see either one of these guys in the main Glory roster?
You can definitely see potential in both of them.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the 5 judges seated ringside. They give us back the same total, 28-28. It is a draw.
Well, Joe, apparently since this is a prelim card, they will not go an extra round. If this happens on the Super Fight Series or Glory 45, they will indeed go an extra round.
And that's one of the most exciting things about kickboxing is that extra round. So hopefully we get to see some tonight because I love them.
All right, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching the prelims with us here on our Glory YouTube page. Make sure and check out UFC Fight Pass, 1 p.m. Eastern Time as we get ready for Glory Super Fight Series, our main event. Jason Wilness and Yusuri Belgarwi.